Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plants, and today I am planning in my big memory planner from October 28th to November 3rd. Uh, this week should have been an awesome week because Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. But we didn't get to have a Halloween this year because just parent life, sometimes you got to make the hard decisions, parent life, and of course it had to happen, on my favorite holiday. So it's fine. The kiddo at least got to wear her costume to school, but then after that, um, Halloween was basically over. We made some not great choices at school, and yeah, we had to take away Halloween, which is a bummer, but I think it was one of those things of like, she wasn't going to learn unless we finally took away something that she was really excited for. But then that also meant something that I was really excited for got taken away. So nobody was really happy on Halloween. Let's just put it that way. It was a rough day. It was a very rough day, but we made it through. The rest of the week was pretty decent. We did get our first snow, at least in Colorado Springs. I'm sure other areas in Colorado might have gotten snow as well. But we got our first snow, and it's like without fail, it always snows before Halloween. It either snows on Halloween or like a few days before Halloween. This year it was literally the day before. And I was so mad on Wednesday because I was like, you couldn't give us 1 year without having snow and with it, without having to have kids wear their jackets over their costumes and all that stuff. Like, I just remember growing up and being so mad and frustrated that I couldn't show off my costume because I had to wear a big puffy jacket over it. So it started snowing on Wednesday, and I was not happy. I was so mad. I was like, literally every year, without fail, it snows and just like kills the vibe for me. So yeah, I was not a happy camper. But Nene went as Keiki from Gabby's Dollhouse. It's a kid show on Netflix about cats. And then, so I didn't get a family photo because my husband and I were also characters from that, but we didn't end up putting our costumes on. So it's kind of a bummer. I think I was honestly also more sad that I didn't get a family picture. I'm kind of at the point of like, once things and she starts not acting a fool anymore. The hope is that we can put on our costumes and just take a picture because I don't think like she's not going to fit in that next year. So it's not like, my husband was like, oh, we could just save them for next year. And I was like, she's not going to fit in that next year. And I'm not buying another one. Like, I'm not going to pay. I think that costume was from Etsy. And I was like, I'm not going to pay to have that costume made again. Because it wasn't cheap. I think it was like 50. I don't know. It was at least like between $30 and $50. So I'm like, I'm not gonna do that again. Like, literally did it for nothing this year, so we're not doing that again. But I'm totally at the point of like, I might just make us all get dressed up just so I could take a dang picture of our family costume because we've done family costumes for the last couple of years, and this is the first time that we haven't gotten to do our family costume. So I'm actually really bummed. But I guess that's just what comes along with being a parent. You have to make decisions that make everybody miserable sometimes, I guess. I guess that's just the rule of being an adult. Anyway, so all my pictures are laid down. I'm going to go in and use a little bit more. This roll is almost gone of this glitter washi tape. I have more, but I'm going to try. Oh, I don't even have enough to do like another little bit. So I do have some more. This one's just a little bit thicker, which actually kind of works out. And it's a little bit lighter, but I'm just like, don't look too closely and then you won't be able to tell that it's not the exact same glitter. So I'm just going to add this in here in a couple of spots. Some of these other areas I think I'm going to leave blank. Just like that. I am going in with Kello Plant's Happy Halloween sticker book, and I'm going to use like these Halloween decorative stickers, I think. Yeah, just like your normal, what we expect to see kind of Halloween vibe stickers. So I'm going to start laying a couple of them in here, but then I'm going to go to functional before I forget, and before I don't have, the space to do the functional. So I'm going to go ahead and start laying some of these in here. Lay this one up against here. Let me get some of these trick-or-treating stickers in here. And then on top of that, I was like, okay, well, maybe if she's good at therapy, like she can hand out candy. She was. And then it turns out our neighborhood sucks and no kids came. So the whole time it ended up just being her. And we've never been home. Like, we're usually out for Halloween. So how was I supposed to know that literally nobody trick-or-treats in our neighborhood? So I was like, well, that's trash. So I just like felt even worse because then it's like she didn't even get to hand out candy and she was so excited to do that. So anyway, so all of us were just not happy campers when it came to Halloween this year. It was a struggle. I'm going in with the Halloween set I have in Autumn Boxes 2.0, gorgeous foil. But I'm going to put this in here to do a little bit of journaling for the week. I'm just going to get at least one of each color in here, I think. Just like so. And then we'll use smaller boxes to kind of just add some accent stickers for the rest of the week. And a couple more things here and there. To get in all of the extra decoration and functional boxes. So that way I at least have all the colors on both sides. Okay, I think functional, that's good. I don't have a ton to journal about, other than the fact that I just was not a happy camper this week. It was a rough time. This week was a rough go for sure. Okay, so I think this hand is a little bit too big. So I'm going to go in with my scissors and I'm just going to chop some of it off. Just so that way this actually fits in here without going too far out of bounds. Still kind of goes out of bounds, so I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and just run it along the side and try to trim that off. I think I actually kind of pushed it down already, so well, I'm going to get this to lift without pulling up some of the... Okay, there we go. I just had to get it on the right side. Whew, that was close. That was a close one. Okay, and then we could put some pumpkins in here. A couple of different ones. It says boo. Trying not to get it over there because I don't want to have to deal with punching it later. So I'm just going to cut off like a little bit. That way this can kind of go up against the thing. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. I was like, I don't know what happened to that scrap. It disappeared. We have a purple pumpkin. Perfect. Put that in there. Another one of these pumpkins. We did sand art for the first time. I actually had a lot of fun with it. This one was mine. I tried to like only fill the clouds with like one color and then so I had a lot of fun with it, but of course Nay likes doing literally anything, so she had fun with it. We were like, we need to do something that's something that's fun because it was a rough couple of days. That is for sure. We had a rough time. A little lollipop in there and just kind of create like a little scene. And I'm just going to keep going in and adding a bunch of the little decorations. There's a lot. Just going to kind of fill in my space a little bit with some of those decorations. I don't think there's any quotes in this book. Oh yeah, there are. There's just a couple. Poison. Didn't really leave room over here for a quote, but we're going to shove one over there. Shove a couple quotes in there. Okay, I think that's good. We don't have a ton of room to add a ton of things, but at least we have some decorations in here. Kind of make it look a little bit more fun. And there we go, using my Autumn Boxes 2.0 and some stickers from Happy Halloween from Kelva Plan. Halloween week is all set up and ready to go in my planner. Make sure to check out my Instagram to see what this looks like, all filled in and complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!